good evening, afternoon, whatever time y'all see this video. I want to encourage y'all this morning. One of the things I heard in my spirit was from empty to full. How do I go from being empty to full? God, when I gave you my yes, and you told me to get rid of these things, why do I feel empty now? Why do I feel alone? Why do I feel like nobody cares? Why do I feel like things I'm doing, it's like it's not working? Why do I feel, because it's leaving me void and empty? Well, let me encourage you this morning. I want you to go and look at 2 Kings 4. I'm going to give just a paraphrase of that chapter, but I need you to go and look at that, because one thing about this chapter is that you have to make room to expand. When you're praying and seeking God for all these different things, you got to make room to expand. So if you asking God for whatever you're praying for, you ask God to do things in your life, you have to make an intentional action. Make room for what you ask. Get a position, get a posture to make room to expand for what you're praying for. If you've been praying for some things and you're wondering why it's not shifting or moving, it's because you haven't expand and make room for it. And that's why I'm telling you to go and look at 2 Kings 4. So what happened was, it was this lady. She was a widow. She just lost her husband, and they owe a lot of debt. And so the creditors was coming to get her 2 sons. And so she went to make them as slaves, because during the time, that's what they did during that time, is that whenever you owe debt, they would get your kids. And so she went to the prophet Elisha that was staying with her and said, look, the bill collectors are coming. I don't know what to do. They want to get my 2 sons and sell them as slaves. And so he said, what do you have? She said, all I have is some oil, a little small thing of oil. And he said, I want you to go get jars, get as many as you can, and don't get a few. I want to get as many jars. I want you to get as many jars as you can and begin to pull the oil that you have and fill it. And every jar that she got, it was filled. Because she, number one, she took what she had. Number 2, there was some action. Number 3, she made room for every jar that she had. And then God blessed her with exactly what she needed and then some. So I'm telling you, if you've been praying, you've been seeking God, if you feel empty, whatever you're feeling, it's time for you to make and expand for more. As long as you just stay in your current position with that little, God can expand for more. He can make room, because your mindset is you got this little. But as you begin to expand for more, as you begin to get rid of things, empty things, get all this stuff out your life that God's telling you to get rid of all these people and different things, God would expand for more. So get ready for the shift, but use what you have, but make room for more. And when you make room for more, God could give you more. So I'm hoping y'all catch this, because it blessed me. I hope it blesses you. But in order for you to get out the feeling this empty and feel this void and feel like you're alone, you got to make room for more. So I love y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. And I'll see y'all on the next video.